Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Perfect.
Okay, so we live?
We live. Yep.
Okay. All right. Hey, so say Shalom. Start off, give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem.
Ba'ashem.
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
Ba'ashem.
Ba'ashem.
B'chak Kodash.
B'chak Kodash.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah
Barakatah
Yahweh.
Yahweh Shai.
Barakatah Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Yahweh Shai.
Barakatah Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh.
Barakatah
Yahweh
Yahweh.
Shai.
Barakatah Yahweh
All right,
Shai.
double honors to the apostles, a great millstone. Honors and salutations to all you sincere Akim, bishops, camp leaders, all the sincere brothers of the hopeful elect. And I'm here with my brothers from the Miami camp. All right, the brother well, you know what? We're gonna do the Apostle Ricard thing. Like, state your name, state your claim.
I'm your brother Zakaria from GMS Miami camp, and my page is GMS Tokens.
GMS tokens, baby. State your claim.
Okay. I'm Brother Sabak from the GMS Miami camp, and my YouTube account is GMS Samak Ephraim 777 Ba.
Yeah, so hey, I'm here with these brothers. I'm messing around with y'all. Y'all know these brothers already, and I'm happy through the spirit to be able to come back down here and sup with these brothers again in the spirit. He was up at the main camp about a month ago or whatever with the elders up there, with apostles and the up and coming elders up there. So now I'm happy I got a chance to catch up with these brothers, and pretty much what we do, man. Like, look, man, whenever we get together, we're not getting together to, yo, man, let's go to the newest club. Let's go, yo, they got all the hope, man. We get together for what? For the work, to do the work, because this is what it's all about, man. And this is a spiritual time that we in, man. So much spiritual things that's happening, and you got to stay locked in the spirit, man. You got to stay locked in. And the scriptures say you want to get to other men that be like yourself, all right? You don't want to just, because we're happy, we fellowship, but this ain't a hangout.
Right.
All right? This ain't a hangout. This ain't a fucking, what do you call it, Boy Scout or a club that may sign a lodge or whatever. This ain't that, man. Because we're in a time right now where, this is the greatest work that's ever been done. Like, for it to say, what's that, in Jeremiah, the 16th chapter? Because what the Lord is about to do to America, and that's why things are happening at a heavy all-time rate where you see things that you've never seen before. This is the longest government shutout that there's ever been.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Everything is record-breaking. They still, what is it, November 7th, and they still going back and forth. 1 minute they say, all right, we're going to give you half and just snap. Next minute, we're giving you no snaps.
Yep.
Next minute, we're going to take away all your snaps. Next minute, okay, we're going to give you, so they playing with these people. But things are getting so crucial because, in which that's scriptural too, right? Where she was taking in Revelation the 12th chapter, where it speaks about how she was nourished, right? Because these devils, they put us in slavery.
Yep.
So therefore, if you got slaves, you got to take care of your slaves. All right, you ain't gonna have no slaves. You got to feed your slaves. You could be the cruelest, wickedest, because Esau is the cruelest, wickedest slave master, but you got to feed your slaves. So now they taking away the food from them, right? Which more, the stats say is more Edomites that receive SNAP benefits than Jake, like seven something million, where Jake is like 3.5.
Right.
So that's more than double, right? So Esau and now, which is heavy, and you got the precept. You got a precept.
I was gonna get that Revelation 12, but whatever you have.
Okay. Oh yeah. You can read that because we in the time of the end, man. And the whole point of that, like it said in whole Jeremiah 16th chapter and whatever, it's an open forum. But
I had Jeremiah 16.
Oh, that's the spirit.
You called it, so I was holding on to it.
Yeah, so we'll get to that. It's an open form of prophecy, man, in the last days, man. Because these scriptures are speaking, and this is what we're supposed to be doing. This is what we're supposed to be watching. Not no goddamn sissy talk shows that a lot of these other Israelites are doing. Out there fucking gossiping. Gossiping like a big. Ooh, he said, your man, so wait a minute, your man don't want to have sex with you. Or what the fuck is wrong? That's why we know that y'all not the men of the Lord, man. We know that. And the Lord is doing that to make it evident, man. But anyway, go ahead. You got it.
Go ahead. This book of Revelation chapter 12 in verse 6? Verse 6 says, and the woman fled into the wilderness where she had a place prepared of the Most High.
Right, now, that's heavy. It's spiritual, because the woman is what?
Israel.
Israelites. When you read in the first verse, it speaks about the woman with the 12 stars. On the head representing the 12 tribes. So this woman represents Israel.
Yep.
So now going back into history, we all know what happened in 70 AD.
Yep.
All right, the so-called white man knows. All right, that's why they made the what was it, the Ark of Titus, I think they called it.
Yep.
Dedicating the destruction of the temple,
Mm-hmm.
ordering, kicking Israel out of
Yep.
Rome, Jerusalem, taking over the temple, sending them up into Masada so they could starve them out, so forth and so on. Well, the same thing is happening now. All right, and the scriptures tell you the thing that have been is that which shall be, right?
Yep.
So history repeats itself. So but now the scriptures say that this time is going to be even worse than then. All right, there was just Israelites dead all over they went there seeing Israelites dead, eating their leather sandals and eating their children.
Mm-hmm.
So now, what do you think is going to happen if they were to hold back? Because the last word I heard, I guess they're going to forward the SNAP benefits, right?
Yeah, in certain states. What I just saw on the news, the article that certain states are going to provide SNAP benefits. But I don't know if it's coming from the state or not.
Now Trump,
Yeah.
because they was protesting it,
Yeah.
right? But then now they said they're gonna issue the full SNAP benefits, right? But nothing ain't definite until you got the SNAP
So you
benefits,
get it. Yeah, exactly.
right? Because the devil, you see, and the scriptures tell you about. That's why it says in Ecclesiastes, what's that? 12 and 10 is it? Never trust our enemy.
Oh yeah.
That's why I said it. You can't trust this devil.
Because they're here to oppress you, Jakes.
Yeah.
You know, they actually, what they're doing is they want you to crash out. They want you to get upset and get angry so they can send the troops on you. That's really what it is.
Yeah, that's like the whole thing with New York, with that, the Punjabi MC they put up in there.
Yeah.
The elected Punjabi MC. And he's supposed to be this brother, this Samat, up and coming, one of the elders up there in Miami, he put me on to it that they said there was a lot of the small hats that the newer small hats that voted for him.
Yeah, the young small hats, like ages 50 and under. All right, they wanted that Punjabi character, Mandami, in there. They didn't want Cuomo, right? So that goes to show you that a lot of there's division amongst these JJs. All right, they see that because really it all goes back to what's going on over there in the so-called Middle East, West Asia. All right, Gaza, right? You have a lot of JJs here in America that, especially among the youth, that they're not down with that. They're not down with what's going on. They clearly see that Bibi, is in the wrong. The whole Zionist movement is in the wrong, and so that's why they voted for this Muslim, because he said he's totally against what them JJs and Bibi are doing to the Palestinians. All right,
and which we know that the elites, they set that up because first of all, Job 9 and 24, right? These rats they're the head. This is their world. That's why they were able to sit there and gain control and use thievery, usury, and all these different type of methods and take over the whole the whole world.
Oh, that reminded me
right?
of the book of John.
That's what they. But now the thing is, they put, like the brother said, they got this guy in office, and we know what time it is because why? They always spoke about the Great Reset.
Yep.
Right, and the thing is, you can't see, and we're like a broken record, man. Cause we keep telling you about this thing. This is what they want to do, and it's leading right straight up into the MOTB.
Yep.
All right. I remember years ago, the Spirit had me do a video that said all roads lead to the C-hip.
Yep.
To the literally it does because why? Everything is hinged upon the C-hip of putting it in you, and it goes into compliance and making you defy the Most High.
Yep.
Right? Because just like the Lord you're not supposed to do a census of the people, count the people.
Yep.
Because why? The people belong to the Most High. Right? King David got simple and did it, and the Lord judged him for it. But the so-called white man, knowing that, he thinks he's the Most High. So his thing is, I control these people. They're going to bow down to me, not you. And so when you do that, that's why the Lord said, if you do take that C-hip, then that's it. It ain't no remedy for you. You're going to drink of that mixture, man. The Most High going to give you that judgment, that fire without a chaser, without mixture. Straight up pure judgment, fire. He going to burn your eyes.
I got it.
All right? Go ahead.
Yeah, I got it. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 14. you know, I'll start at, you know, just start at 7.
Because
Yeah.
there's a penalty. There's a reason why.
Yeah.
And the Spirit got on Apostle Tar for
Mhm.
a long time ago, speaking about the C-hip,
Mhm.
the MOTB, and a lot of and proving that a lot of you Israelites out there. I mean, if you speaking the 100% truth, just like GMS, then
Mhm.
you're part of the fold because it's only one truth, one faith.
Right.
But a lot of you Israelites out there used to dance around the topic of the MOTB. You didn't want to deal with it, and then by the time you finally, because you had to deal with it, because why? That's the buzz. That's what's going on. So you got to speak about it. Your congregation's probably asking you questions about it because you see all this technology being rolled out gradually. So now you got to deal with it, but y'all still going off. Talk about an embargo or it's sin, like Nate and them says it's sin.
Yep.
Oh, with that digital, you got the mark of the beast.
Right.
You got the mark of the beast. IUIC don't got it because
Right.
we don't sin.
Remember-
We repent it.
Remember, he said, he flipped it up again. He said, Caesar's coin, Nero's coin.
Oh, now it's,
Yeah, he did that like a year or 2 years ago. Remember that, Z?
Yeah.
Yeah, he kept flipping it.
because
He
they
kept
don't
changing
know.
it around.
They really don't
Yeah.
know. And
He
at the
said
end
it
of
was
the
the money.
and at the end of the day, it's sad, but the Most High is doing that, man. He's gonna make a fool out of him, just like with the jab.
Yep.
You stupid asses took the jab. You told your congregation to take the jab. Yep, they did videos and commercials promoting it. So the Most High does that to show you that there's a difference between them that serve the Lord and them that serve the Lord not.
That's right.
All right, you serving your own bellies, man. Go ahead.
But yeah, let's get to destruction for those that take this device, the MOTB.
Go ahead,
So
you
I'm
got
going
it.
to start at Revelation chapter 14. You know, I'll start at 7. Saying with a loud voice, fear the Most High and give glory to him, for the hour of his judgment is come. Ryan, what's that
Right.
hour of the judgment? You got it.
Right, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
what's the fear of the Most High?
Mm-hmm.
Keeping His commandments.
Yep.
Right. That's the fear of the Most High, keeping His commandments. It's the whole duty of man.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So one of the commandments of the Lord is you should not have another God before Him.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And He said disobedience is as a sin of witchcraft. So by you sitting up there taking the MOTB, you're just like being a witch because you're being disobedient.
That's right.
You got it, brother. Go ahead.
Con. And again, just to land back with the elder saying, by you being a witch, okay, that's rebellion. Okay, you're at war with your power. That's what rebel means, being at war with your power. So Revelation chapter 14, verse 8, and there, verse 7 again, saying with a loud voice, fear the Most High and give glory to him, for the hour of his judgment is come, and worship him that made heaven and earth and the sea and the fountains of waters. 8.
Yeah, not the white man.
Yeah.
That's why they got it twisted. They think you got niggas, and that's why you still got niggas. We was talking about different classifications. You got all kind of coons and Uncle Toms and wicked niggas, different levels of them, right? But all of them, they all believe in the white man. They believe that Esau is the power. They believe he's the creator.
Yep.
You know, the white man said it, right? And you still got people sitting up there going to the courthouse and screaming for justice from the devil. The same one that's incurring the wickedness upon you.
Yep.
You know? So, yeah, so now the one you should be praising, you sit there, basically, it's like y'all give the Most High the middle finger.
Exactly.
The one who really created this whole heaven, the whole earth, the sun. You know, I'm on my way down. I shared the video to a few brothers who probably got to send it to you. The Spirit had it, and I mean, I could be wrong, right? But when I was on the flight, because I really didn't want to fly, but the Spirit, hey, the Lord's with you, the Lord's with you, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we are in certain times, and you got to be circumspect, you got to pray and all that. But the flight here, I looked up like where the sun was at. Spirit had me because I was trying to go to sleep and I couldn't. And I seen what it looked like chariots. They were parked on the sun and then detaching themselves, flying, going around, hovering. And then one disappeared. So that's magnificent. When you look at something like that, Esau can't touch that, man.
Yeah.
So why are you not gonna
Worship
him, the Most High, the one that created the sun, the moon, the stars? You know, who's responsible? I mean, yeah, the white man, the power he got is because the Most High gave him the power. Job 9:24.
That's right.
Isaiah the 10th chapter. But he ain't got the power, so y'all worshiping the wrong person, man. You know? Like you said, these people want to fucking eat the Trump off and all these other, you know. Man, first of all, you're kissing the wrong ass, because Trump, they're puppets too. It's just that the Most High got them, he's on the left-hand side, the whipping stick of the Lord.
That's right.
I got a quick
Yep,
precept.
I see the Spirit. Yeah.
That you mentioned is Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 22, how we're supposed to fear the Lord. It says, fear ye not me, saith the Lord. Will ye not tremble at my presence? which have placed the sin for the bound of the sea by a perpetual decree.
That's why a lot of our people gonna get fucked up. Cause you got a lot of our people that feel they don't have to fear the Most High. I don't believe in no book. I don't believe in bowing down to a man. I don't believe you gotta help. You gotta do for yourself. What is that Bible got us, right? And you had Jakes like back in the 60s and everything. They said, man, I don't want to hear about that Bible. The Bible, right? We got to do it ourselves. We got to do it ourselves.
Yeah.
That's because you don't got the fear of the Most High or the knowledge of the Most High. And that's why you're going to fail a lot more. That's why a lot of y'all are sitting up here going crazy, crying over the SNAP benefits, man. And they're making mockery of you, man. You got some people already crashing out. I mean, I don't know what is AI and what's not AI, right? Because we're in that age, but you got, they had this one big black, rhinoceros black bitch. She went to a white woman at the grocery store. I don't know if you've seen it. She was taking her grocery. They cut SNAP benefits, so I'm taking, right? Like, you niggas are just crashing out because why? You don't have no knowledge of the Most High or no fear of the Most High. And the Lord looked like, nigga, you ain't going to fear me.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Jeremiah 5 and verse 22 says, fear ye not me, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shemashah, says, will ye not tremble at my presence, which have placed the sand for the bound of the sea by a perpetual decree?
See, the Most High rather to be feared. People, I love God. You love God and you be the wickedest thing on this earth.
Yep.
So what the fuck is that love? Right? Cousin of mine, he was telling me what his grandmother said. He said, look, love is a four-letter word, just like fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
It's Conn. That's right.
So
That's
it's
right.
like, Tina, what's love got to do with it? Right? What's love got to do with it? If you ain't following with the Most, you don't fear the Most High.
Yep.
You know, and that's how you niggas are in the same, and I say niggas, I mean all the tribes, Latinos, Native American Indians, you're fucked over. Now you dealing with the harshness of Trump and the rest of his goons. Because why? You don't fear the Lord.
Exactly.
So the Most High said, all right, I'm going to let you, these are the people that you love, right?
That's a, you got to bring out that Isaiah.
Yeah, that's a spiritual bar. Bars.
That's it, Isaiah 30. Isaiah chapter 30, I'll start at 1, but the point is in 3. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me.
Right, who's the rebellious children? That's our people. That's why they're in the situations that they're in. That's why they, can't get a job. They're starving to death, crying for SNAP programs.
Yep.
You're getting murdered, getting knocked off. Jakes are getting hung, right? Yeah, because you're rebellious children that the Lord said, speaking about you. So it said, woe, meaning death and destruction.
That's right. And that cover with a covering, but not of me, not of my spirit.
Right, and you niggas are still out there talking about you voting. We gonna vote. Voting. The Most High ain't tell you to go vote or do anything to hold up this system, America,
Yep.
So he said, you cover with a covering, but not of me. So you don't want to return back. Y'all sit there and make all the jokes and playtime is going to be over, man. All right? What does that benefit you? You got a few laughs, ha, ha, ha. Oh, that nigga Drewski, oh, he's hilarious. Yeah, that's how them Israelites be.
Yeah.
Galatians, what's that, 6 and 26?
Yep.
Okay, I'll let the brother read it. Just to make it drive home. Make sure you get this and learn it. See, at the end of the day, the Lord said, he who laughs now shall weep and mourn. So y'all thinking it's a joke, but then, because it's a trickle effect. Everything that happens, like this government shutdown, a lot of you people still haven't worked. You still in fantasy island. You still acting like everything is the same.
Yep.
They're in that Smurf spirit.
Yep.
La, 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 la.
Elder, I read a report how federal employees are going to food banks because they ain't got no money.
Oh, man,
The money
okay.
ain't coming to federal employees.
And check this out. Speaking on that, Trump told the soldiers while they're in Iraq, he told them, he said, well, look, go to a local food bank.
Damn.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, it's bad.
I think
it's way worse than what you think.
It was Germany.
Oh, Germany,
That's
pardon,
right.
not Iraq.
I know what article you're talking about.
Pardon, not Iraq,
So
pardon.
the German government said that they would fund the
they said they would pay the soldiers.
soldiers, yeah.
Yeah, but this one is, he told them to go to a food bank.
Food bank.
Out while they was out there. 'Cause
Oh,
because basically everybody's starving. Their families is over here lined up at the food banks. And so that's why people are saying that you're about to call, because at the end of the day, when people can't eat, right? And see, and that's why this is a major thing, and people don't realize how major this is, right? Because people do all fun and games, but when they ain't got nothing to eat, that's when they get serious. Because why? your body. These people got demons, so they need to eat 24/7.
Oh yeah.
They need that GMO bullshit up in them.
Big Shirley.
Big Shirley. And I was Big Shirley shaking the bitch's carriage. I don't care. I need this. I need this shit to cut my synapse. Right? But now it's gonna get even realer, and they stretching you.
Yep.
Same day, come back Monday. They okay. All right, here you go, niggas.
Yeah.
All right, you gonna go there? It might not be no food left. They not. Everything is all out of order and out of whack. And if the government is still shut down, it only worsens it, which is better for the elites in their mind because they thinking that the Great Reset. Now we can have the New World Order. Now we can issue. Okay, you want to get your SNAP benefits? You know what you got to do.
You got to get that.
You got to get that charagma up in you, right?
That digital all.
That digital all. Go ahead.
I got it. Yeah, just a little bit more because it goes right back to this trust in Pharaoh. But not back to Isaiah chapter 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, and that they may add sin to sin. Verse 2. That walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth.
Right, the Egypt here is speaking about America, man. All right, America is a modern day Egypt. You read Revelations 11th chapter, it breaks it down. Right, and the Lord didn't tell us to go back into America. Right? So the Lord said, woe unto you, God.
To strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh.
Yeah, Trump.
Yep.
Please, Trump, help us. Release the snap. Come on. End the government shutdown.
Yeah.
Right? You got people crying because there was a lot of niggas that lost their job. A lot of Negroes, and I know some people that was just got into the FBI and all this and that. Yeah. They were the first line of fire. And then with the news media outlets, because it's all tied into the JJs, as the brothers say.
The JJs.
Right? The small hatters, the big noses. They run everything. They're behind the scene pulling the strings. Everybody know that, right? So the media outlets, they did they fired a whole slew of them. Now you had one Jake said the people that they fired, really the programs and everything that they fired was blacks and Latinos, and I think they might have said some Asians. So those are really the people that got fired, and they're deliberately showing you that we were speaking about this earlier, that they're fucking racist, and they'll let you know we don't give a damn about you niggas, you spooks, you wetbacks. We're superior. The white power propaganda is on a rise, right? So they don't care, and they show you because they know that they got you. They got you, people, because why? You trust in them. You don't trust in the Most High.
Right.
You don't know which way how to get yourself out of these situations. Go ahead.
And have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Verse 3. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame.
Right, because why? You niggas love Trump. You had the Latin tribe. I will always vote for Donald Trump.
You
right?
saw that?
Remember they said
that was down here in Miami. That's South Florida.
That was South Florida, right?
Miami.
I think the chick's husband, one of the main chick's husband, he fucking deported his ass. He started deporting a whole bunch of Venezuelans and everything.
Vote for Donald Trump.
I will always vote for Donald Trump. Right?
That was a lot of Manasseh,
right?
Into that,
And then the Venezuelans too, they put out a concert for him.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nasty work.
Yeah, nasty work. And then just for him to sit there and pack y'all up anyway.
Right, and bombed.
And now bombing y'all niggas while y'all fishing for trout and stuff out there. Talk about y'all moving some Fetty Wap.
Yeah.
Come on, man. In those little bullshit boats, man.
Yeah, that's a psyop.
Yeah, that's a straight up psyop. And that's why all those top generals and I think they were Marines or whatever. One was a Jake. He retired. Another one, he said, "Look, man, I can't keep watching this."
Yeah.
Because he's basically they're trying to get an interview from him.
Right.
He might turn up dead.
Right.
And then there's another a top general that retired too. He said they can't keep because there's some people that got conscience and they see what these devils are doing with the military. They sitting up there like that one dude. They're not letting that go. The Trinidadian dude, he was a fisherman, and they keep pushing this. They said, "Look, don't forget, this is the guy that they blew up."
Yeah, and that's why the Colombian president, he's being very vocal and saying, "Hey, you Americans, you killed a fisherman. You didn't kill no drug dealer."
Yeah.
So America sanctioned the Colombian president.
Right, and so that's why now, as we speak, the U.S. the fleet is down. I think it's probably in the Caribbean right now.
Yeah.
They sent that Navy fleet down there.
According to RT News, they said about 16,000 soldiers are already on standby, and then they opened up this naval base in Puerto Rico, and it hasn't been opened up since the Cold War. So they're doing a staging.
And they doing now. They're doing a nuclear testing that they haven't done in over 30-something years.
So, and again, this is what happens when you trust the devil.
Yeah.
You know, he's coming down with great wrath because he knows he has a short time. You know, and this is the reason why they've been able to get away with all this is because ever since 2001, the war on terror, all you have to do is say, hey, this group is a terrorist.
Right.
And it gives the president the authorization to use the use of military force 2001 Act. Google it. So that's all facts, no cap, but they're going to skip over this.
You see, because it's all up the floor. But then again, and that's why he always kept talking about invoking the Insurrection Act.
Right.
So that's why they sit there and make it seem like there's so much crime going on to where it justifies them for coming in there. Because look, they and the scriptures say they should be like madmen, sparing none. They come in, they shooting people, these ice raids or whatever. You had the one dude, what was this, in Massachusetts? I don't know if you've seen the video. They rolled up on, I think he might have been Mexican or Hispanic, with his son, with his baby and his wife. Yeah. And they grabbed him and he started catching a seizure right in the car, right? And I think they snatched the baby from the wife and everything. And I don't know if the guy died or what. But they just, people are dying, pregnant women are dying in their custody and these detention centers, right? There's all type of wickedness going on. That's why a lot more of the military is the ones, probably more so Jake, but they seeing all this stuff and it's a concept like, nah, I can't, you know, and it's just only going to increase though, because why? He said, you're putting the military to kill. They just want straight up Terminators, just like the movie. All right, the Bishop Todd speaks about it a lot. He keeps mentioning it. We're in the Terminator, the rise of the machines. We're in that era. We're in the hell. We're in all the goddamn Terminators, if you will. You know? But go ahead. What you got, brother?
Second Edges. This book of Second Edges, chapter 16, in verse 7. It says,
and this is the reason why the Apocrypha don't get talked about, man. Because, man, the Apocrypha is so vivid. Go ahead.
Yep. This is Second Edges 16 and verse 70. It says, for there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord.
Right, because basically the insurrection is an uprising, and they planned it for you. Trump said we're gonna use you as a target or training ground for the real world. So he's sending them into these major cities. We're gonna help you with the crime, just like we're speaking about the Punjabi MC, right? They got him in there. So I think he was talking about letting people out of jail. Prison is a messed up system and all this. So you let all these niggas out of jail, they gonna, crime is gonna go through the roof, and that's what they want. So they could justify them sending for the federal government taking over.
That's it.
And just straight up, boom, martial law. Just like you see in the movies, man. What was that, 1984, and all these different movies, these dystopian movies dealing with martial law. They had this movie, The Longest Walk. It just came out about maybe a few weeks, and it's hardcore. It's like it's from the creators of Hunger Games and all that. Right. And basically, they was on some straight up austerity shit, man. Look, they sacrificing these people. Now, out of 70 people that get elected, maybe one, I don't know if it's 70, I forget the number, 50 it might have been, only one could survive and make it. Right. So the last person that's walking. Now, if you sit there and get murk you right on the spot, brutal, right? But that's the time that we're in. We're in that time. I wonder, they got the movie The Running Man coming out.
Yeah, the new one.
The new one.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they're gonna, which it don't matter at this point, because we already know what the playbook is. Time and time, we're reading it right out of the playbook where they got it from. But the original Running Man, they were doing that, like executing people live on TV for sport. Like they said with 9/11, they said was one of the Rothschild had front row seat pretty much to that. Because that was a controlled demolition. So all these different false flags, and now that people are coming out busting Esau for all, like, oh, Trump did this, it don't matter. They don't care. It don't matter, because now it's to the point where he's pretty much dictator.
Nero.
Yeah, that's Nero, man. And if you understand about Nero, the shit Nero was on back then. All right.
Nero loved the theatrics. He loved to be seen.
He loved to be seen. He loved himself. And he pissed a whole lot of people off. His cabinet, everybody. He said he was always surrounded with debauchery.
He was always bleeding out the economy by building all this.
Right in the middle of conflict. He just built what was the Domus or Oris, the Golden Dome or whatever they called it.
Yeah,
Which-
Nero had his like what Trump's
Which
building now.
is just like what
Yeah,
Trump is
yeah.
building,
Mhm.
right? Which he's doing it, but by the fallout shelter. They don't think that these elites are not giving them fallout shelters. That's why we got Amos the 9th chapter. The Lord said that because they think they're gonna just slide away and pop reappear after the smoke cleared. No, the Spirit of the Lord. Look, the Lord gonna get you devils wherever you are, man.
Right.
Don't be mistaken. Just because you right now, it seems like you doing shit. You ain't running nothing. You doing what the Most High set you up to do. Proverbs 16:4. But go ahead.
Yeah. So Elder, you were right. It says Domus Ora
Domus Oris.
is a golden house. Nero built it primarily to reflect his power and luxury after the Great Fire of Rome in 64 AD.
The ballroom.
Yeah.
See?
Exactly.
So you can't tell us that this ain't Nero back here again.
Yep.
He's doing the same shit that Nero was doing, and we understand we understand about reincarnation,
That's
man.
right.
We're not like the slow bellies that sit there and say reincarnation is not in the Bible. You out of your fucking mind if you think that, man. You have no understanding of the scriptures. Reincarnation